this, you know what I mean, at a Usher or and not late, but like, how would you feel if your girl, I mean, we don't, you know what I mean, goes on the stage? Uh,
Uh,
at
yeah,
a,
yeah. You
I'm
know,
trying
you gotta be
to,
careful with that lit. Would you
yeah,
let your
yeah,
girl? Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. No, of
yeah. That's
course
why I
not.
had to clean it up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The
Yeah.
answer is of course not. But
With this Usher topic, man, since it's pulled up right now. So Usher kicks off fan from stage during a Nashville, Tennessee show at the Nissan Stadium, the R&B tour,
okay.
where the fan was acting real uncomfortable. And this is the video, right?
Hmm.
He
So
basically, I don't think she want to be on stage.
yeah,
But so,
yeah, I saw that video. I actually was looking at that a little earlier. I didn't see nothing wrong with the video, honestly. So when I first read the caption that he kicked Shorty off the stage, I was kind of confused or whatnot. I was like, what's she supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
was she supposed to be yeah, what's she supposed to do? She act like a groupie or some shit up there? Like she was looking at him when he came in. She laid back on the stage. You know, my wife was saying like some of those outfits came in fucking bend. You know what I'm saying? So, so she probably got to sit up straight and shit. You know, being in those tight ass outfits, she probably, you know. So I just didn't see what was really wrong with that. What you think?
yeah, I feel the same. It's like, how much do you want her to, you know, me as a fan, like how much is she supposed to do? If she do too much, you know, it's gonna be viral. So it's like, I think she was
You
just
feel me?
calm, kind of like soaking it all in on that
Mm-hmm.
type of vibe. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's crazy, you know. But that's kind of how Usher, you know, Chris Brown, a lot of these guys are selling their tours, you know, the bringing the fans on stage. So I guess you just get both sides of this. Sometimes he probably don't kick many people off the stage,
You think
but
so?
yeah,
Like, is this the first time I seen it? So maybe it's the first time it's going viral, or maybe just the first time I'm paying attention. Definitely can be the case. Yo, but do you think, because there's two sides to a person, obviously to an artist. There's the artist and there's the real person. You think he act like this in real life? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think he go home and if his wife not excited, he be like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? Like, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Cause like,
I feel like he can't be.
I would hate
You know what I
to
mean?
be with that nigga and he be Usher and be like, "Oh, you're not excited." You know what I'm saying? So, or you think it's just like part of the show and you need to really sell this show, or you need to go. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
I think it got to be the show. I feel like it ain't no way you could do this 365 days. You know what I mean? 2 years. You know, just put on the put on the Usher live performance type of performance every day. You know.
Yeah, you feel me?
Uh, but how would you feel? Like if that was your girl, do you feel? Would you let your girl go on the stage like this? You know what I mean? At a Usher or and not late, but like, how would you feel if your girl? I mean, we don't. You know what I mean? Goes on the stage. Uh,
Uh,
at
yeah,
a,
yeah. You
I'm
know,
trying
you got to be
to,
careful with that lit. Would you
yeah,
let your
yeah,
girl? Yeah, you got to be careful with that. No, of
yeah. That's
course
why I
not.
had to clean it up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. The
Yeah,
answer is of course not. But now her choice. Nah, fuck all that. But no, of course not. You know what I'm saying? But
no, you know what I
her
mean.
choice, y'all. You know, her choice. Don't want to sound like that type of person, obviously. Her choice. Hopefully, you know, everybody make a good choice. You know what I'm saying? Don't go viral because that's not going to be good for anybody. And how will I feel? Obviously, I feel some type of way. You know, some people gonna be like that's insecure or whatnot. Um, like how
Well, I'm
about
insecure.
you
Well,
feel
I'm
me?
just. Yeah.
Even like they are Chris Brown and Usher, so probably not. you know, that nigga
Basically,
be feeding cherries to people. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she got someone back at home. You seen what happened to Kiki and her man? Usher be ruining motherfuckers out here. So hopefully, and my girl wouldn't do that anyway. How about you? Well, how you
feel the
feeling?
same.
Yeah.
I kind of feel the same. It's just like, obviously it's their choice, all that stuff, all that jazz. But it's just like, you know, just like if you're in a relationship, I don't feel like that's the way to move. It's like if Nicki Minaj had a concert, you know,
Mm-hmm.
as a man, if I'm with my lady, am I gonna go up there and get a lap dance from Nicki Minaj? You know what I mean? While she on tour, probably not.
Yeah,
It'd probably
probably.
be hell when I get
Yeah, you
home.
feel me?
So it's
Probably
like,
gonna pass on that. Yeah.
but I do think for the fans, I think it's good entertainment for the women. They like this. They're like, this is a big part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Chris Brown, he does this, and like people make a big thing about his fan pictures, whatever he does. Like, uh, he like take pictures with fans, and it's always
Mm-hmm.
overly touchy. But at the end of the day, yeah, I just feel like that just ain't the way I want my girl to move.
Right.
But
Right. Yeah.
it's still a choice at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's still a choice at the end of the day. Do you think? Why do you think she was acting like that though? If we gonna put something on there of why she was acting like that, you think? You think she was there for Chris Brown?
I think
You think she got someone back at home? What you think it was? She didn't want to fuck up with her
it
outfit.
could be
What you think?
she can have someone at home. Maybe it's just like she's starstruck. She's on the stage. Maybe she's not comfortable being on the stage with that many people, and what I mean, kind of froze out a little bit. So I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of um, things that can happen. I don't feel like she's did a bad job, but she probably wasn't giving him enough play or whatever.
Yeah.
She wasn't like adding to the show enough for him.
Right. Right.
But yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
I,
really
I
all I
agree
got.
with that. I feel like I said at the beginning of it, I think she did enough, honestly. Maybe I should look at a couple of more videos and see how everybody react. Maybe they're more into it and shit. But when I was looking at it, I think he did a little extra by trying to show her off a stage. You don't gotta embarrass her and shit because she not performative. You know what I'm saying? And on
And it's a
top of
fan,
that, what was that?
it's a fan. She paid money to be there. Like,
Yeah, she
you know,
paid to come see you, so obviously she wanna be there. You know what I'm saying? But and of course, she probably was scared to say no. People be like, why did she go up there? It's probably, you called her out in front of everybody. Probably don't want to say no in front of the thoughts. That's your problem. You should be able to say no and yes, but that's probably what it was. But did you see her tweet on X? She was like, he looked ugly in person or some shit like that, and he was sweating too much or some shit. What you think? You think that was real or fake? You think that's real?
I
That
mean,
she
maybe
actually
that's how she
said that?
felt.
That she actually
You
said that,
could have
or
just
you think?
been like, oh yeah, F him for kicking me off the stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It could have been
Like,
one of those people. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,